In this part and the next part of a series of soil type and land use videos, we will explain how to obtain and prepare shapefile and raster maps for soil type and the use of land and the land use or land cover for the world in general, and extracting and cutting from them the shapefile and raster maps for the types of soil, land use or land cover for any country using the shapefile map for that country. We will take as an example the country of Iraq and thus use these maps in the implementation of various projects using many programs include WMS, ArcSquad and others. In this video, we will explain how to obtain and prepare soil type and land use maps for Iraq, which were prepared and collected inside this file entitled Soil and Land Use for SWAT and Other Program for Iraq and the World, where we will show in this part and next part how to obtain and prepare maps for the soil type and land use in this file named Soil and Land Use for SWAT and Other Program for Iraq and World as follows. First, we create a file on a desktop entitled Soil and Land Use for SWAT and other program for Iraq and world. And now we start with explanation where we will first show the way to obtain shapefile map of Iraq and any country by going to the following site in the file name Soil and Land Use for SWAT and Other Program for Iraq and World, and open it, and then opening file Iraq GADM shapefile and go to the work file HTTPS, open it, and the site appears. We click on control and click on the site. We see here an error message appear. Then to open the site, we copy the name of the site and go to the Google search engine, paste the site here, then press enter and the site will open, from which we will withdraw the shapefile map for the Iraq and other countries, where we go and select data. Then the GADM data appear. Then we go and click on country, and then window appear that contain country or state, and there is a drop down list. We choose the state of Iraq. Then we click on Shapefile and a download window appear. Click Shapefile and a download window appears. We press start download and the download will take place, as we see. We already downloaded it, and it has here with the title Iraq ADM shapefile. We copy it and move it to the desktop. By making paste. Now we are decompressing the shapefile. Note that there are 3 files with the extension shapefile. And each of these files include administrative division, which will be designation as follows. We go to the ArcMap. Via the start, then program, then ArcGIS, then ArcMap. We wait for the program to open. We make cancel. Now we are adding shapefile maps for Iraq, and we go to the desktop and open the file titled Iraq ADM shapefile, and we added the first map with the title Iraq ADM 0 shapefile, and the map of Iraq appeared. And now we go to the table of content and right click on the map layer and remove it. Then we add the second map via add and it titled Iraq IDM1 shapefile, and it is show the administrative division of the government of Iraq as we see it here. Then we go to table of content and make right click on the map layer and then open attribute table. Here is the table. We have the name file that contains the name of the province as we see. Now we go to the table of content and right click on the map layer and remove it. Then we add the third map via add and it is titled Iraq IDM2 shapefile, and it shows the administrative the division at the district level of in Iraq as we see it here. Then we go to the table of content and make right click on the map layer and open the attribute table. Here in this table we have the field name 1, which is contain the name of the province, and the field name 2 that contains the district within these governorates. For example, we make this district on the map that appear in this place, and it is Abu Ghraib as and so on. And now we close ArcMap, and thus we have got shapefile map of Iraq. This is a shapefile map of Iraq of any other country that is a normal geographic system, and we can be converted it to geodetic system with the UTM coordinate as follows. We go to the file Iraq IDM shapefile and open it. Then we creating the file titled Iraq UTM. Then we go to the global mapper and open it. Then we click cancel, close. Then we click on open data file and then go to the desktop and then open the shapefile map file for Iraq and then choose the first map titled Iraq IDM0 shapefile, or the second or third map. We make open. Then the map opens and the coordinate appear at the bottom. Then we convert it to a geodetic system with the UTM coordinate by going to the tool configure, then choosing projection. Then from drop menu we specify the type of coordinate and choose the UTM zone 38 for Iraq, and the datum is WGS84 and making apply. Then press OK. Now we export the shapefile map by going to the file, export, and then select the export vector overrider format. Then from this drop menu choose shapefile, then OK. Then this drop menu choose shapefile, then OK, then OK. Then we select the export area and specify the saved location inside the file with the address Iraq UTM, and write here the save address Iraq UTM. Then press right here Iraq UTM. Then press save. Then OK. The shapefile is exported in a geodetic system with the UTM coordinate. The rest of map can be exported in the same way. Then we close the global mapper and go to the shapefile for Iraq inside the Iraq UTM file, and we find a new map of shapefile with the geodetic system with the UTM coordinate. This is the map, Iraq UTM shapefile. Thus, we have obtained the shapefile map of Iraq or any other country with the geographic coordinate with latitude and longitude and geodetic system with UTM coordinate. Note that these maps date back to 2018.